So, good evening. Welcome back to another show. I'm John. Tonight, I'm going to do the Euros 2020 team of the tournament. And if you like my videos, can you please like and subscribe? You know the drill. And yeah, I've been off for a couple of days on my live stream. I just thought I'd give it a little break. Now I'm back. I've got one tomorrow night with two Italian fans coming on my chat talking about their team. So please keep eyes peeled for that. So let's crack on to my team of the tournament. And you tell us yours as well. So the live chats are open if you want to crack on, and it'll be amazing. So tell us whose yours is. And if you don't agree with us, okay, cool. And, let's not argue about it. Everyone's got their own opinion. I've got my opinion. And for me, I think it's been a great tournament. And Italy deserved to win the whole thing. And I've said that from day one, they're going to win the thing. So proved right. And here we go. So the first one I'm going to mention is a goalkeeper, and I'm going to go no other than Donnarumma. The guy's been absolutely fantastic. When you get caught up on, he makes some fantastic saves. And the penalty saves he made in the final at Wembley was absolutely top draw. It really, really is. And he's been excellent. I mean, I could have chose Jordan Pickford. I could have chosen one or two others, but I have to go with Donnarumma all day long. He's been absolutely outstanding. So if I was giving him marks out of 10, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. I think he's been absolutely superb in goal. And quite so, he's off to PSG very soon. Now, I'm going to go with my back four. This is going to be a surprise. I'm going to go with Spinazzola. No, not a left back. I'm going to put him at right back, because someone's going to play at left back. So I'm going to put Spinazzola. He can play left for Roma. I think he had an outstanding tournament. I think it's been class. And he goes forward and he goes back as well. Brilliant full back in. And I think Jules Marino's going to have some fun with this guy. Again, he's got both feet, great cross off the bar, and he takes on so direct, skillful, and it's just a shame that he have to go off injured against Belgium. And I think it's Belgium. Yeah, Belgium. And unfortunately, he just couldn't play the tournament. So he was out, and they won the trophy for him. So Spinazzola for him. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 as well, because he's been absolutely outstanding. And my player of the tournament, by the way. Let's be real. Left back, I'm going to go with Luke Shaw. He just gets better and better and better every time he plays in an England shirt. I think he's been brilliant. Great tackler. Scored a cracking goal. Well, a good goal against Italy after 2 minutes. I think it's been absolutely fantastic, and he's improved a lot. And I think Man U fans will going to have some joy from this guy. I do like him, and he's just going to get better and better. So if you agree with Luke Shaw and Spinazzola at fullbacks, please smash the likes and also leave your comment to the live on in the chat. So I've got Tom, even everyone, even to Tom. I got Ryan say, okay, which club upset Roman today? He just gave the club £175 million for Haaland and £100 million for a Barca player. Wow. I can tell you now that Griezmann could be on his way back to Atletico Madrid in a swap deal with Saul, apparently. So apparently that's been spoken about a couple of days ago. So I just cannot see Griezmann going to come to the Premier League anytime soon. I hope he does, but I just cannot see it. But Haaland, again, I just cannot see Dortmund going to sell two big players in the same season. I just cannot. They done it with Sancho. I just cannot see Haaland leaving Dortmund anytime soon. Let's be real about it. But maybe next season, your luck could be in, Ryan. Who knows? And Billy, evening to you, my guy. I thought Kiyosaki sure to run around Sunday. I have Spinazzola there and walk it right back. Yeah, do you know what it is, Billy? I slept on it, man. I slept on it. I really have. But I just cannot drop Spinazzola because he's been absolutely outstanding as well. Walker, he's definitely going to be sub. Listen, Kyle Walker had a decent tournament. I like him. And it was a hard choice between those two. It really, really is. But you're right. Chiesa did go short around on Sunday. He really did as well. But other games, I thought Luke's been absolutely outstanding. But yeah, each their own, Billy. But thanks for that. So, and let's go on to my defenders. It's going to be absolutely no surprise. It's going to be Leonardo Bonucci, sorry, and Giorgio Giannini. Both 36 and 34 respectively, absolutely world-class, outstanding. Paul, two of you said they're both granddads. Yeah, but I tell you what, they're both magnificent on Sunday and the whole of the tournament. Ask how you can't even get near them whatsoever. And I'll give Luke Shaw, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, 8.5 for me. And these guys, they know each other, they're winners, and they know what they're all about. They just love defending. Saka got found out when he got pulled back. Yeah, yellow card, definitely. Bonucci scored a leveller against England. Absolutely brilliant. Expecting them to be both partnering for Juventus in this season coming. So for me, I'm going to give Chiellini and Bonucci both 9s out of 10 as well. I really will. And that's my back four. I got my goalkeeper. And please keep those live comments coming through. Like and subscribe if you already haven't done so. And it'd be amazing. So in my midfield, I'm going to go with Jorginho for his passing ability and his movement as well. He's a midfield general, and you need that in my team, in any team. Someone's going to take the game. Someone's going to pass the ball. Someone's going to tell the players what it'll be. Jorginho is that player. And he has been absolutely outstanding for Italy as well. He really, really is. And Chelsea should give him a new deal, seriously, because he's been absolutely decent. And I've got Tumbly again. No arguments there for the two oldies. Maybe John Stones. He's had a fantastic tournament. He has indeed. So has Alan Maguire. Those two lads have been absolutely outstanding. They really have. And John Stones, I just think he just gets better and better and better every time. Okay, he had a shaky start with Man City. But listen, he's been absolutely outstanding since then. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. So I've got no problems with Stones and Maguire, definitely. And they're going to get better. Trust us when I say that. So I said Jorginho is going to be my team. Also, I'm going to go with Pedro. He plays for Barcelona. I think this guy, he's only a young lad. And this guy is going to be playing for Barcelona for at least 10 more years. I really do. He is absolutely brilliant. And he's playing in every single game in the tournament as well. His passing ability and his movement, and he's not shy having a shot at goal. Absolutely brilliant, so exciting to see. And I hope Barca use him good in La Liga. And he's going to be ever starter. And someone else going to play midfield on those two. It's a hard one. I could have chose any of 5, 6, 7 or 8 of them. And I'm going to go with Kevin De Bruyne for me. He had a good tournament. Yes, Belgium go all the way, but he is so important for our team. Make the drivers run midfield, his passing ability, he scores some cracking goals. And for me, Kevin De Bruyne's got to be in there as well. He had a brilliant tournament for me. And there's others I could have picked as well. And he's been absolutely dynamic for Belgium. It's just a shame they haven't gone to the finals because there's better teams as well around. But I do like Kevin. So he'll be in my team. So I've got my 3 midfields, Jorginho, De Bruyne, and Pedro as well. And the fun 3 for me, I'm going to go with Federico Chiesa. I mean, that's no surprise. And this guy's been absolutely exciting to watch. He's so direct. He's skillful. He does not afraid to shoot on goal. Just ask England back for what he's like. And he's been linked with Chelsea. And he's on a 2-year loan deal to Juve. And he's on the 2nd season, I think he is. And I just can't see Juve sell him. But he is basically technically a Fiorentina player. So he'll stay at Juve, he'll stay in Italy, no doubt at all. He is just so exciting. He scored some cracking goals. The one against Austria was absolutely unbelievable in extra time. And he's done it again against Spain. And he can play anywhere on the flanks. He plays a 10 role, he plays a false 9. And I can tell you right now, if he still played and got off injured in the finals against England, Italy would have won that game. He would have scored about 3 minutes ago because he ran England absolutely ragged. And Billy said earlier on that he caused Luke Shaw a problem, and he has done. So Chiesa, for me, quality player. And on the left side of midfield, for 3, I'm going to go Raheem Sterling. Listen, what can I say about him? Takes on players. He had a poor season for Man City. But the bottom line is he's been outstanding for England. He scored 4 goals. And he's just an absolute nuisance for any of the back 4. Trust us when I say that. But listen, at the end of the day, he needs to cut out his diving. But other than that, I just think he's been absolutely outstanding for me. So Raheem Sterling gets in my team. And up front, I could choose 5 or 6. Really could. I had to sleep on it overnight. I'm going to choose. It's going to be between Sheik and Lukaku. For me, I'm just going to go just Sheik. And I'll tell you why I'm going to choose him, because his link-up play is fantastic. It's not because he scored that one goal. He has scored goals. He scored 5 goals in the tournament. And I think his hold-up play is absolutely outstanding. I think he's learned a lot. 6'3", absolutely decent player. And Bayern Leverkusen should be happy with this guy. He's been playing great tournaments, scores. And that 50-yard lob over the Scotland keeper, David Marshall, was a joy and behold, man. Absolutely outstanding. So, for me, that is my team of the tournament. Donnarumma in goal, Spinazzola, Luke Shaw at fullbacks, Chiellini and Bonucci at the back. Midfield is going to be Jorginho, Pedro, De Bruyne, and up front, Chiesa, Sterling, and Sheik. That is my team of the tournament. So tell me what you think, guys. If you agree with us, please smash the likes up. Sky, you're new. Who's your 11? Tell us. Because at the end of the day, I thought the players I picked has been absolutely outstanding. They really, really have. I can say Harry Maguire, John Stones, Lukaku. Those are the 3 who had amazing games. Barella, absolutely fantastic. Verratti, stepping up. And also as well, quite a few players have done it as well. They really have. I like the lad. Is it Dohu, whatever his name's from Belgium. It's so exciting. He's going to get Bella. And it's been absolutely brilliant. So, just going back to what happened on Sunday, I'm going to say it what happened on Sunday at Wembley sort of thing, before and after the game was absolutely shocking. It really is shocking. And I don't ever want to see that ever happen again. I mean, there's fans pushing in, jumping over the gates, getting to the stadium, right? Harry Maguire's dad done this. The fans done his ribs, right? And all the wives and kids and all that sort of thing got caught up at the mayhem as well. It is an absolute dumb. It really is. I listened to Talk Sport today, right? Dominic King, and he's Liverpool Echo, and he was absolutely furious at Simon Jordan, man. He really was. And he made it quite clear. He said his ambition is to always support a final when England gets involved, yeah? And now that is being destroyed. Well said, Dominic. Well said, Dominic. You're absolutely right. Because I'll tell you something that made us cringe. And then I'm getting people cussing us and say that I'm being boring because I said that this would never happen in Rome. Of course it would never happen in Rome. And let me tell you something, right? I've been to Italy loads of times, right? And I'll tell you now, right? About half a mile away, right? You have to have not just a ticket, you have to have a passport as well. So when you actually get through security, they search us before you get through the gates. And then they search you again, then you got to show your ticket and your passport before you get entry, yeah? Why didn't England do this on Sunday? Why? You know, there wasn't enough police in there. There was only about 400 police out there. Not enough. The security, not enough. The stewards, they don't get paid enough, right? It is absolutely disgraceful. It really is. And I feel sorry for the people like the stewards have to deal with that. Yeah, I think it is absolutely ridiculous. And I ain't having that. Do you know what I mean? And are we going to get the 2030 World Cup? I very much doubt it. I heard Craig Dykes saying on Talk Sport, look, it ain't going to damage it. Of course it will, Greg. What's he on about? He's absolutely, I'm sorry, but he's done. He's yesterday's man. Don't listen to him, right? And Henry Winter, he's my journalist, my best journalist, right? He says the chances are getting the World Cup in 2030 is absolutely up in smoke. And I'll tell you something now, if we don't get this, I've got to say to the England fans, right, who actually caused carnage that year, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And don't know who you are, but I tell you something now. You'll be ashamed of yourselves. You're not England's fan at all whatsoever. You're not an England fan, yeah? And I'll say something else as well. I've been getting DMs as well, apologising to us, seeing that what I said about wouldn't happen in Rome and that I'm absolutely right, this and that and t'other, yeah? Can't be honest with you, I don't want your apologies, yeah? You chose to have a go at us in the first place, yeah? So don't come apologising to me because I spoke the truth. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got an opinion. Don't jump on people. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. And, you know, I want to have a go. I'll just speaking the truth, yeah? Having my opinion, yeah? But you got people, all these trolls sort of thing, come on and have a dig at you sort of thing. And those same people having the counters apologise to us on a DM. I don't want it. You chose it. Do you know what I mean? So, sorry, ain't happening, yeah? You said your piece, and I'm taking it, yeah? There you go. And I'm going to go on to, I'm going to go on straight to Ryan. Ryan, I haven't forgotten you, mate. Thanks for the live tweet there. Newcastle has a 10 million transfer budget, and Dortmund will sell Haaland this summer if you pay 175 million. Roman had already gave us the funds he wants in. I just cannot see it happening, Ryan, mate. In my opinion, I just cannot see it happening because they already sold Sancho, and the last thing they want to do is sell another big star at the club. I mean, that is not acceptable. I think he'll stay for one more season. I really, really do. Tom, how you doing, John? Tom, absolutely fine, mate. Just have a bit of a rant there regarding England's fans as well. And send my piece, and that's all I want to say on it as well. Billy, Mali, Dangard plays Sampdoria, Doku, Phillips, all future stars. Yeah, well said, mate. Totally agree. And I think those guys you just mentioned are going to be destined to the very, very top. Doku, I love that play. If we get a takeover, I'll get him straight away, no matter what cost he is. You know what I mean? I think he plays Anderlecht. I could well be wrong. Billy as well, Kea, Schmeichel, Xhaka were outstanding too, and Paul Pogba, absolutely right. Totally agree. I like Simon Kea, plays at AC Milan, absolutely a decent defender. It's also his dream to play for Milan, and his Italian's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do you know what I mean? 6'3", solid defender. You know, no frills on this guy, does the job. And for me, he should be Milan captain as well. But Romu Nagli is their captain. Billy again as well. You're very regular tonight, Billy, are you, mate? Thanks for coming, man. This country has a very large amount of nationalists, cavemen. Shameful. We're going in the wrong direction. Well said. Well said. We're taking over Trump's US here as a laughing stock of the world, embarrassed of my nation. I totally agree. Honestly, man. I'm not being funny, right? But like I said, I could understand that they want to enjoy themselves. Enjoy yourself, like, you know, have fun. Have a banter sort of thing, like, you know, sing the songs, just have fun. But, you know, jumping, beating up people, jumping over the gates and punching people sort of thing, ain't acceptable. Ain't acceptable. And Dominic King has come out and said it is an absolute dump and he cannot believe what he has done. And this is how I'm journalist, mind. It really is. But I don't know what more I can say about that. I'm sorry, but I just cannot. But if you want to keep talking about it, you just leave it a live comments there. And Ryan, I was there. As kind of someone threw a glass at me. I jumped this guy because he went after my sister. It was like merger. Yeah. Do you know what it's Ryan? You got to stick up for your family. Totally agree there, mate. You really have. But, and these people, they started drinking at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, right? Surely the police must have known about this. Why wouldn't they be prepared? They were not prepared for this, and they shouldn't have done. I mean, according to Football Italia, apparently the Metropolitan Police, or one of them, I don't know what his name is, has come out and he said that they could have abandoned that game. They could have cancelled the game. Yeah, I pretty much doubt it because you know what you feel like, don't you? They're not going to do things like that. There's no way they expect the game to be played. But it is what it is, and I'm sorry, but for me, I have to agree with not just Billy, but a few other people as well. Absolutely ridiculous, man. And I hope now, next time, if we do get this, if we do get the 23rd World Cup, that's a big, big if, by the way, then I hope the security needs to be better. I hope there's more policing out there and security as well, because that's the most important thing. Because I'll tell you now, and I'll say it again, this will not happen in Rome or any of the major cities in Italy, because the police in there are so damn strict, and I've been there. So, did it come home, John? No, it didn't. It went to Italy, it went to Rome, and they are the best team at this moment in time, and they deserve to win the whole thing. We could have won it, but we decided to sit back, and unfortunately, Italy picked us up very, very easily, and they could have won the game in 90 minutes. And I got Lily and Rama welcome to me chat. Please do consider subscribing if it's your first time. What are your thoughts on Rafinha? If you're talking about Rafinha for Leeds United, he's a damn good player. He really is. I think he's going to have a good season there. I've got Leeds, and this is going to shock a lot of people. I've got Leeds in the top 4 to be Champions League this season. That's going to be a surprise, you know what I mean? Because I can see Bielsa going to do bits there. I really do. And they've got one or two players coming already, which is fantastic. And Lily, Mama, what are your thoughts on Renato Sanchez? Would you take him at Newcastle? I would now. Yes, I would take him at Newcastle. I just think he has learned a lot. Okay, it didn't work out at Swansea City, but he's playing for Lille. And I think he's a decent player. I really, really do. But I think he came to England too early. It's like Mo Salah came to Chelsea too early, had to move to Italy for a couple of years, came to Liverpool, different player. And the same go with De Bruyne. Went to Chelsea too early, went to Wolfsburg, came back to English football, Man City, improved a lot. And for me, I'll take Sanchez all day long, because I think he's a decent player. He's a creative player. He's got a lovely shot on him, both feet. And believe you me, his team just won the French Ligue 1. Well done to Renato. I got Seto. English fans are definitely the hardest to behave. I think all the players I've seen good behavior was in Formula 1 races. You're right. Absolutely. You don't see any crowd trouble there. I don't think there's any crowd trouble there. Or American football. You haven't seen any trouble in golf. You haven't seen any trouble in horse race. Oh, you did actually have seen trouble in horse race and sort of things in Cheltenham, I believe, and Goodwood as well. Give yourself a bad name. Holy man. I mean, a sport should be enjoyable, to go out there and enjoy the day, not to cause trouble, not to cause bother, Call it what you will, man. It is absolutely ridiculous, man. It really is. So let's hope that England do well in the World Cup. Gareth Southgate, for me, I have to believe in Gareth Southgate now. Okay, some of there's some substitutions, right, has been very, very strange. But what he's done, right, is got that team in community. He kept that team on side, and I'll tell you what, the players are believing in him. And you got those young players that is going to do good things, but I still want to see open attacking football, because he hasn't really learned from Russia in the semi-finals, yeah. But he might be an early man. But can we win the World Cup next year? If we beat Italy or Argentina, then maybes, just maybes. Then you got Brazil as well, by the way. And then you got Germany, could have full of Bayern Munich players there. France will come back, and I think they'll defend it well. They're going to come close, believe you and me. And I got some more comments here. I got Ryan. I threw 4 Monster energy cans on the bar. I was so angry. I was covered in blood, all of me fierce. I protected my sister. Ryan, I hope you're right, mate. And I hope your sister's absolutely fine as well. So family comes first. Believe you and me. Just hope that everything's fine here, mate, and I do sorry to hear that as well. But I think the police in this country is not the best. And said to learn to lose is important. They should teach that at school. Yeah, get what I mean. Lily and Atalanta have a great team. Of course they do. They are signing some players as well. I think they're going for the Scudetto this season. I think they give it a right go. And they still miss Papa Gomez, by the way. They really do miss him. But listen, at the moment in time, I think they're going to have a fantastic season. And I said, as a United fan, I learned to lose a lot. So as a United fan, I learned to lose a lot in a decade. Yeah. You got Sancho, by the way. Fantastic. And I got Lily again. I'm surprised. Rafinha in the Brazil team for the Copa America at 24, a cracking talent. Yeah, I think he's a decent player. He really is. I think he's absolutely class. He's going to get better. And I think he came for Rennes, by the way. I think he came for Rennes. And cost about £11 million, by the way. I thought it was a cracking signing there, man. But I'm going to do lots of transfer updates very soon. The latest on Newcastle United. And it just goes to show that really got, like Ryan said, we got a 10 million budget. And Steve Bruce, again, ain't arguing at all, but we need to take over very badly. That is for another day. And said to a guy, I'm so used to seeing Neymar depressed and sad. Look, at the end of the day, the Neymar sort of thing, he's a brilliant player. But can he do it against a big team? Can he do it in the big games? Watched him against Germany in the World Cup. Didn't come up with it. And in a Copa America in the final, again, where he really mattered, he didn't really show up. But Neymar's a cracking talent. But listen, that's the third time he's lost in a major tournament. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in. And we've got Billy again. The mentality of some England fans, too many in fact, think they're still fighting historical military campaigns. They're extremely tribal factions. Hope they feel the long arm of the law. Well said. And you know what it is, Billy, right? That's what we need. This has gone back to the 80s, man. It really is. All these hooligans and stuff like that. I thought we got rid of that. Obviously, you haven't. And it's still coming back, and it's creeping coming back. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been to Italian games as well, and I've not seen one violence at all whatsoever. I've been to a Lazio Roma game. No arguments there whatsoever, sort of thing. You know? The fans do banter. I've been to Inter Juve game, yeah? Fierce derby. They're not derby d'Italia, you know? They hate each other. There's no fights. Crazy, man. Garcetto, he is brilliant, but I think it's been downhill, like he hit his peak in success, not saying skill or performance. I mean, the guy, is he 29 now? 29 years old, and this could be his very last chance to win a World Cup. If he's going to win the World Cup, now he has to do it. He has to do it. I've got Thomas. Evening, John. Evening, Thomas. I hope you're okay. And I've got Ryan again. Hard to control 90,000 people. I was swimming a lot. Foam cans. The warm blood all over my face did not help. I'm sure it didn't, Ryan. But calm yourself down, mate. It's not worth it, pal. It really isn't worth it. But this is another thing. 65,000 should have been turned up for that game. And I've been told by a couple of people, actually, it's more than 70,000 people. Yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, I listened to Talk Sport today, and they were talking, this guy, I can't remember his name, but Jim Weiss got a clip of this guy, and he told how they did it. And Simon Jordan was absolutely furious. And this guy told the nation, the world, how they got in, sneak in. Wow. What an absolute moron. Yeah, what a moron. Check it out on TalkSport, man. It's on there. And Billy, it's what happens when you have the Prime Minister of the day preaching division. I tell you what, Boris Johnson, I do not like the guy. Boris Johnson is an absolute idiot, and he is not suitable to become our Prime Minister at all whatsoever. Let that sink in, man. This is the Prime Minister that could have helped us got the takeover, could have told Richard Masters in the Premier League to approve the takeover, and he chose not to. You know, they're just an absolute cowards, yeah? It's okay to stop the European Super League, but why can they not step in and approve this takeover? They're scared. Olivia Dowden as well. Oliver Dowden, what an absolute pillock he really is. Another one who's bottled it, telling that it's down to the Premier League, yeah? But I tell you what, if it's the Big Six, they step right in. They step right in and get that takeover approved, apart from Newcastle United. What an absolute joke. I'm absolutely furious at that sort of thing. We don't get a takeover. The future of our football club will be absolutely bleak. Let's be real. And Ryan, the steward said to me, don't throw those cans. And when I did, he just walked away. Wow. I tell you what, I don't think the stewards get paid much for it. They get, 10, 12 quid an hour for taking absolute crap from the fans or drunken fans. I feel sorry for them, man. I mean, you're talking about one of the biggest historic stadiums in world football. To me, it could have been another Hillsborough, as far as I'm concerned. It could have been absolute mayhem. But like I said, it's what it is, and let's hope next time they'll learn from that. But when they get a World Cup, I don't think it will. Probably go to either Spain, Portugal. I tell you what, I hope it goes to Italy. I'd love it to go to Italy. Do you know what I mean? That would be absolutely fantastic. I mean, Italian 1990 was brilliant as well. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So, and I was going to say, before I get this wrapped up very, very quickly, I mean, I'd like to say I'll be back on tomorrow with 2 Italian fans talking about their success in the Euros, their play of the tournament, and the future. Talk about a bit of Serie A as well with these guys. They do love Italian football. And guys, if you want to join in the chat, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Please come in the live sections as well. And also, just going to have fun as well. So it's now, 8:05? Going to be a couple more minutes as well. And just quickly on to a couple of breaking news as well. They're talking to Joe Willock as well, apparently in number of outlets as well. And also, Freddie Woodman could have gone to Bournemouth as well, but he's told he cannot go because the Braca has got a foot injury and will not be starting this season, which is a shame. But could you imagine if Freddie Woodman went to Bournemouth, Braca got injured for a couple of months or whatever it may be? We'll have one fit keeper. Our club's a mess and always has been a mess. Let's be real about it. Ryan, somebody exploded Coke bottles. Tell you what, I think the fans, are absolutely morons. They really are. And I got to believe, nice shot, John. Thanks, Doc. Yay! Will I be a good doctor? I don't feel I play people's lives, but listen, I'm sure there's some fantastic doctors out there, and mine's is absolutely brilliant. Listen, guys, that's it for us, mate. And listen, I'm going to get myself away. I'll be back tomorrow. I think it'll be 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I think it's 7:30. So please, please, please check us out for that. And thanks so much for joining us. And the football season's coming up soon. Can I wait for it? I'm not too sure. I think it's going to be bleak. But listen, I just looked at the Italian Serie A fixtures as well. And the first game, 2 of them's got to look out for. Very first game, Milan against Lazio. And the big one, Napoli against Juve. First game of the season. Wow, what a start for Serie A. It's going to be a belter. It really will be. But listen, get yourself away. Thanks for joining us. And until then, remember, lads, before I go, goose out. Goosey out.